En este vídeo os explico el presente continuo. Bueno, estar más el gerundio, ¿vale? Como por ejemplo, estoy hablando, I am speaking, o estoy comiendo, I am eating. Vale, entonces el presente continuo consists of two parts, estar y el gerundio. Okay. Estar, we already know. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. And the gerundio, there are two or three different kinds, okay? So verbos in AR, like hablar, became hablando, okay? So you quit AR and you put ando, okay? It's not like the compuesto, eh? Compuesto was ado, it was ado, like he hablado, I have spoken. Hablando, I am speaking. Estoy hablando, ¿vale? You are speaking, who you are speaking with. For example, ¿con quién estás hablando? Okay, that was AR. Now, verbs on ER and IR, they have the same ending. It's yendo. Comer, comiendo. I am eating, estoy comiendo. Estás comiendo, you are eating. Escribir, escribiendo. For example, está escribiendo, he is writing. So that's the same ending. Okay, for example, I'm listening to music. Estoy escuchando la música. What are you doing, guys? ¿Qué estáis haciendo, chicos? Vale. Now, some irregular verbs. There are three parts, three kinds of irregular verbs. The first group are verbs like pedir and mentir that are irregular also in the present. Because, for example, pedir, to ask, you say, I ask in the present, pido. Yo pido, tú pides, okay? And mentir, it's even like miento. It's to lie, it means. So miento, I lie. So those verbs, a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them have also irregularity in the gerundio, okay? Because the e becomes a becomes e, okay? For example, pedir, to ask. So I am asking. Estoy pidiendo. Okay. Give you a list of some other verbs that are quite frequent. Seguir, to follow. I am following a course. For example, it's estoy siguiendo un curso. You are lying. Estás mintiendo. He is saying that. Está diciendo. Why are you laughing? Porque estás riendo. He is repeating himself. Se está repitiendo. Eligiendo, I am choosing. Corrigiendo, correcting. Okay? So that's the first part. Then there are two verbs, only two, where the O changes in you, in you. Okay. For example, dormir, durmiendo. I am sleeping, or she is sleeping. Está durmiendo. I am dying. Estoy muriendo. Okay. I hope it's not very frequent, or you won't see it like that. I suppose more in the sense of I am starving of hunger. Estoy muriendo de hambre. Of thirst would be estoy muriendo de sed. Okay. And then the last part, verbos in er or in ir, so that have the ending normally as yendo, okay? But when the stem ends also in a vowel, for example, construir, okay? So the stem ends on an U. Okay, so normally the ending is yendo, but the E will be between two vowels. In that case, you always will scribe a Y, like here. Estoy construyendo una casa. I am building a house. There are quite a lot of these verbs. I'm reading a book. Estoy leyendo un libro. Okay, so all the verbs are ending on a vowel, and all the verbs are on er or ir because then you have yendo. In the other case, you have ando. Okay, there is not this problem of the e that will change. Okay, all right, you can look in the book for some other examples. Some particularities, the position of the pronombres. You put them or before estar or after el gerundio. In that case, you write them in one word. So you can say me estoy duchando, I am taking a shower, or estoy duchándome. Okay, so it's the same. You can put it before estar or after the gerundio, but be aware to put an accent when you put it afterwards. Not always, but normally you will, I think, no, always, you will have an accent, okay? Because the stress changes if you don't put it. Another example, te lo estoy explicando. I am explaining it to you. You could say also, estoy explicándotelo. Okay, it looks, I know, perhaps a bit strange to put it at the end, but a lot of Spaniards do it, so it's quite often, it's quite common. Okay. Another thing is that estar, you can put it also in other tenses. Now, in the examples, we say always estoy hablando. I am speaking, but you could say I was speaking also, of course. So, or in this example, estaba viendo la televisión. I was watching television when they came in. Or estarían ahorrando para comprarse la casa de sus sueños. Que sería como they would be saving money to buy a house, something like that. Okay, and in the third year we will see that you could use el gerundio also with other verbs than estar. It doesn't have to be estar. There are some other examples. For example, voy avanzando, which means I'm progressing little by little. You could say estoy avanzando, but voy avanzando, it has another dimension, let's say. Okay? Seguir, sigo buscando, instead of estoy buscando, it's just I am looking for work. But sigo buscando is I keep looking for work. So there are some examples like this with el gerundio we will see later. Okay.